Well, what do we have here? It's a Croky Cup final against Genk. It's also a league game against Gent as well. Hello and welcome back to Rupel Boom or Bust, and we are all the way into the championship group phase. Basically, we couldn't drop any lower than second, so we've just gone all the way till the end of it. And yes, we are in the championship group phase, currently sat at the top of the pile. Before we jump into the episode though, if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying these videos, do consider hitting that subscribe button. If you're also enjoying, hit the like button, stick your comments down in the comments section below. Let's see how we finished off the regular season then. We did lose 2 games. We lost against KV Mechelen, we lost against Oostende. Oostende, by the way, also beat Club Brugge, I think, so they had a very good run into the end of the season. And then we won 4 of the other games. We beat Morscon 7-1 Patino, Georgiev Sia with a brace. Also on the score sheet, Bakayoko, Gonzalez and Piazza in that one. Against Gent, 3-2 here. Bakayoko with 2. Against Beerschot, 2-0. Against Standard Liège, 3-1. Yes, Mauro Acosta did score another free kick. And then we finished it off with a 1-1 draw against Anderlecht, which actually, on paper, isn't too bad. Away from home, I'll take that. It does mean that this is the current state of the league table. Now, we are 1 point clear at the top. Before we got to this, we were 2 points clear, or maybe 3 points clear, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, because obviously the points get halved, everyone kind of closes up a little bit, apart from Gent. Gent they're not out of it, they're by no means out of it. They need to get themselves 10 points just to catch up with us, which they can do in the space of 4 games. If we beat them, they're pretty much out of it at that point. I have just realised I'm like 5 days before we play our first game of the championship group. So yeah, we'll be back in a second. 2 seasons ago, we had to play Gent with a chance to win our first ever title, and we beat them 9-1. Hopefully, this is the start of things to come. We are going to go for Acosta in goal, Luiz, Solomon, Sio and Gonzalez at the back, Radakovic and Patino in the middle, Montero and Sannino on the wings, Bakayoko and Georgiev up front. Bakayoko's not going to get 100 goals this season. Still could get 50? It's a long way, he's on 39. So Gent are playing Andrezinho. He is making possibly his first appearance against us since he signed for Gent. It's a big game for Gent. Like I said earlier, if they lose, they are out of this. There is nothing they can really do other than finish bottom of the group. If they win, they suddenly get thrown right back in the mix of things because they can then effectively start to catch us. Also, if we lose, Club Brugge and Genk might go ahead of us. Radakovic with the corner for us. 12 minutes on the clock. Bakayoko's there. Hits it just over the bar. First chance goes our way. I have done one tweak to our tactics, and that is shoot on sight, which means we might have a lot more shots, but some of them might be absolutely awful. Bakayoko has this, finds Charlie Patino. He needs Gonzalez to run, plays it to Radakovic, but not very well, and now Gent can come forward. Salah with it on the right-hand side, gets past his man with relative ease, keeps going. I'm not sure who that is with him, but he's kept pace with him, and Parmentier has made it 1-0 to Gent. Counter-attack football, all because of a misplaced pass. Most goals we concede are our mistakes causing a counter-attack. Free kick for Georgiev. He didn't really do anything, did he? He didn't run, he just kicked the ball. The ball just left his foot. And the Gent keeper's going to kick it long. Solomon heads down to Jose Luis. In the middle is Radakovic. Run forward, buddy. Get past a couple of players. Charlie Patino. Left-hand side is Sannino. If he wants to use him, number 7. Sannino finds Georgiev in the middle. Georgiev tucks it away. I think he might have been offside. I don't know. He's having a lovely time celebrating. It's 1-1. It's counting. It's definitely counting. Georgiev with a free kick from well outside the area. A head clear. Georgiev picks it up again, though. He's got Sannino there. It's Jose Luis, actually. The right back on the left. He's gone for goal, and Sannino heads over the bar. All he needed to do was get the ball down to the ground, and he would have scored. Instead, he hits the top of the bar. It goes over. It's looking like it's going to be 1-1 at half-time, unless Gent can do something from this. Jose Luis has nicked that twice, apparently, but still we don't keep hold of the ball. Down the left-hand side is Nkunku. Into the middle. Salah's got it away from goal, and that's a terrible effort, and Acosta can hold on to that one. So, that was that. I was expecting us to kick the ball upfield there and maybe have a better shot, but nope, that was the highlight. It's 1-1 at half-time. Not the best. Not the best performance. We've had some chances, had some shots. I'm going to say I'm not happy. Demotivated. Oh, Didier. You weren't that bad. You were bad. How do I... Pump fists. You weren't that bad. Let's try and motivate him. I know he was bad, but let's try and fire him up a little bit. Another corner to start the highlights for the second half. Radakovic to Sio at the front. Header clear. I think it was Androzinho who headed it clear. Gonzalez down the left. Get the ball into the middle. He's crossed it. It's Montero, and I think that was blocked by somebody. I have no idea who blocked that. And now Gent can come forward with the ball. Nogueira into the penalty area. Hits the side net and goes wide. Again, another counter-attack. How do we stop counter-attacks? I guess it's because we play a high line. It's probably part of the problem. Jose Luis with it on the right for us. 53 minutes. Androzinho steals that ball away. Keeps it in play as well. Doesn't want to concede the throw and kicks it long upfield. Salah doesn't win the ball. Solomon heads down though to the Gent striker. Salah collects outside the area. Lovely through ball. Absolutely lovely through ball. And luckily for us, Nogueira hits the post and it goes wide. What are we doing? Just sometimes we're really bad. Sometimes we do really well. Androzinho has a chance. It's in the back of the net. It's Sebastian Walakowicz, maybe. Not quite sure. We're 2-1 down. This could be the end of our season. Like, this is a huge game. This is actually a huge game. Every game between now and the end of the season is a huge game. We are taking off the 6.4s, which is Frank Dogboll and Mohamed Faye coming on. We're also going to take off Sio for Turunainen. All of our subs with about 20 minutes or so left to play. Let's get an equaliser. A defeat is bad. A defeat is real bad in this scenario. Nogueira has it outside the area. Back to the throw taker, Philippe Francis. Nogueira again. Androzinho, don't you dare. He's rattled the underside of the bar. It's gone off for a throw. Androzinho almost scores a goal against his former club. Patino's now on a 6-4. Acosta's on a 6-5. Fire them up. Let's get a little bit of fire in their bellies. Patino back to Richard Gonzalez. Come on, Richie, do some football. Charlie Patino. Gonzalez is still one of our best players, which doesn't make sense to me because I don't think he's that good. He's not really done a huge amount to make me think that he's a good footballer. Wall has it for Gent. Parmentia, who opened the scoring. Gonzalez just easily gets done by Nogueira. His effort isn't the best. Acosta holds on to that one. Possibly the second shot that Acosta saved all game. It's not good, is it? It is not good. This is going to be the end of our season like this. It's just going to go out with a whimper again. I said it last episode and I'll say it again. We're at the point now where we need to throw money at the situation. We are arguably overachieving for the team that we have, but we are also underachieving. We overachieve for 90% of the season and underachieve when it matters. When it really matters, that's when we balls it up. Well, we still find ourselves top of the table. We will come back to this at the end of the episode because what we are going to do now, and you can't see it because I'm in the way, is we are going to be playing Genk in the Croky Cup final. That's what we need to do. And I'm thinking, depending on what happens with the other fixtures, I don't know actually, is anybody else playing whilst we're playing the Croky Cup final? So, Genk versus Bruges on the 21st, so that is tomorrow. Then we've also got on the Thursday Standard Liège. Nope, none of those are relevant. And then it goes back to us. So, we're going to find out if Genk and Bruges, what they can do, basically. Right, cup final time. Let's get a trophy. Let's get a trophy in the bag, because I don't think we're going to win the league. You've already spotted at the top there. We've already dropped down to second. Club Bruges won 4-1 against Genk. So, Genk have just lost a game. We have just lost a game. It's all to play for. Let's try and get... Is it our second or maybe even third Croky Cup? But I'm confident. I've done a couple of tweaks as well in terms of sort of things that people do. I actually want to change you as well to be an inside forward on support, because you're better as an inside forward on support. And I've got rid of the shoot less often, which a lot of my players seem to have. So it is going to be Acosta in goal. The back four remains the same. Luis, Solomon, Sio and Gonzalez. Radakovic and Patino in the middle. Montero gets a chance. I'll come back to him. Sannino on the left. Bakayoko and Georgiev up front. So basically the same starting 11. Montero's last 5 games have been a 6.5. He has been awful. And I was looking at his form, wondering why he's not playing so well. And it's because I don't think he shoots that often anymore. When he shoots, he seems to do alright. Interceptions as well, perhaps. But these 2 games here, where he scored, got some assists, he played really well and shot. He had shots. So, I want him to try and shoot again. That's the plan. Genk have a very back and forth recent form. Loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. I think ours isn't too dissimilar. No, it's not. We've actually only won 2 of our last 5 games. That's not good. That's actually pretty poor, isn't it? As we go into the final few matches of the season, That's real bad. Georgiev's got this early highlight for us, potentially. He's going down that left-hand side. I say potentially. It is literally the very first highlight of the game. And we may have won ourselves a penalty. If we have, Bakayoko might be getting his 40th goal of the season. And we are going to put ourselves in the driving seat to potentially be champions of the Croky Cup again. Is it a penalty? It is a penalty after literally about 15 seconds. Mohamed Bakayoko then. Goal number 40. Here it is. Here it comes against our former goalkeeper, Torres. Bottom right is where it's going to go. He's gone bottom left and Torres has saved it. Torres has saved it. That's ruined Bakayoko's game. That is going to ruin Bakayoko's game. We get ourselves a corner though. Richard Gonzalez, the left back, takes it. It's towards the front post. He's going to get another chance. Get an early cross back in. Or not. That's also an option. Alfonso Torres, a goalkeeper that we had for, 2, maybe 3 seasons, has potentially stopped us from becoming champions. It's potentially stopped us from winning this trophy. We are 25 minutes in. Charlie Patino has been pretty poor since he's returned from his injury. I was saying that we were missing Patino. Maybe I was lying. Bakayoko's in on goal. Torres holds on to that one. Not quite sure how that's not a corner. Montero again, 6.5. Patino, 6.5. Montero's dropped to a 6.4. We've literally, our right wing has just stopped doing stuff. And I don't know what we're doing. Montero's stolen that. Do something special, buddy. That's not something special. Maybe we need to tell him to stop dribbling, because maybe that's the problem. So our 2 worst performers have tackled twice, maybe 3 times, and we haven't got the ball. Jose Luis finds Solomon. Radakovic can go forward. Montero's got space, but I don't think he wants to use him. Radakovic is going to keep going. Plays that ball through to Bakayoko, and Bakayoko's not going to score today. And Montero wasn't paying enough attention that he chased down a fictional football. How are we not winning? How are we not winning this game? We've got an XG of 2, of over 2. I'm going to thrash my arms. This is the first of consecutive matches. Sure, we'll shout that at them. That certainly inspired Richard Gonzalez. Do we do something that we don't do too often? Do we maybe try and change something? Maybe this is something that I did a while ago. We'll swap the wingers over. So maybe they're going to sit kind of more central. We're going to do, that's the only change. It might be the worst decision ever because we lose all of our width by doing that. It might be the best decision ever. Not a lot's happened in the second half just yet. Solomon has this ball, 58 minutes. CO, left-hand side is Gonzalez if he wants to use him. He's not going to. Down the right is San Nino, so the switch has seemed to have worked for now, potentially. Bakayoko on the right-hand side gets tackled by Matteo Gabbia. Bakayoko collects, crosses that ball in. Montero is there, and we've hit the post again. We're not going to win. We're not going to win this game. We literally have hit the post twice and had a penalty saved. This game is not... We've lost. I've already worked out we've lost this game. San Nino's got this now. Outside the area, though. Crosses it in. Georgiev facing away from goal. Back heel to Montero. Montero's 2 shots are blocked. And now Gent, or Genk, or whatever one it is, can break down that right-hand side. Evgen's going to keep going. He's got Patino in front of him. Evgen's going to get his cross away. Maybe. Finds Fadzili. He's crossed it in. It's played back to Pozo. It's taken a deflection. Garcia's put it in. It's not going to count. I think he was offside. We're getting VAR. We are getting VAR. Be my friend, VAR. You are my friend. It is still 0-0. How are we not winning this game? How? We have an XG of 2.72 it's just gone up to, and we still haven't done anything. We've hit the post twice. We've had a penalty saved. Charlie Patino to Richard Gonzalez. Radakovic to Patino once again, in towards the centre circle. Plays in Bakayoko. Radakovic. Montero's on the right-hand side, but Radakovic is going it alone. On the right, he needs to get some options. It's found Montero, takes a touch, and has he done it again? Is that a save? I thought that was off the bar. It's going to be a corner. Who is taking the corner? Probably Patino. It is Charlie Patino to take towards the front post. It's not a very good corner from the Englishman. Jose Luis will hopefully pick this up. Keep the highlight alive, or not. Final 20-odd minutes. We're about to enter. Montero collects back to Jose Luis. Haven't done any subs yet, which is something maybe we need to look at changing. Patino, Radakovic, Charlie Patino, Gonzalez has space, San Nino, back to Patino, through ball to Georgiev, one touch from Georgiev, and we might have secured the trophy. We've literally, they haven't had many chances. They genuinely haven't had many chances, and we have finally taken the lead. It's taken far, far too long in this match. Patino's gone up to a 6-8. Montero will be coming off for Piazza. We are also... Do we do Bakayoko off? We do. Mohamed Faye's going to come on as well. We have the lead. We have the lead finally in this game. Their strikers are playing just as bad as ours. Georgiev with the free kick. Piazza, the substitute. He doesn't need any more than one chance, apparently, Piazza. It's 2-0. Georgiev with the assist. The trophy looks like it's heading to Boom. Into the final 10. And I think we've got lucky. The fact that they haven't played very well. Their strikers in particular. Garcia's on a 6.2. But we've got very, very lucky there. The trophy is ours. You can see at the front of the line then Mauro Acosta didn't get to take a free kick in this one. Walking up very slowly to pick up the trophy from... I'm not even sure who that is. But he's got lovely red glasses, which is lovely to see. Have they changed that presentation? It seems a lot slower. I hand the trophy over as well. I don't know why that happens. But here we go. The Croky Cup is coming back to Boom. This is the trophy that we seem to win a lot. We seem to do really well in the Croky Cup. I don't know why. We seem to do it all the time. They've changed the players. It's not going to be a goalkeeper doing a cartwheel. Who's going to do the cartwheel? It's number 6, as my doorbell goes. That was just somebody delivering the Croky Cup directly to my door, apparently. 2-0 then. 2-0 in the Croky Cup final. It is another victory, but this isn't the victory that we want. We now need to go back into the league, try and win some of those final games of the season. So that is just our second time winning the Croky Cup. I mean, I feel like we've won it more, but it's because we've been in the final. Yeah, so we've been in the final 4 times. We've won 2 and we've lost 2. That's why I feel like we've done better in the competition than we actually have. But yeah, we've picked up some money. I'm in the Belgian Hall of Fame. Am I? Well, would you look at that? 3 domestic divisions, literally. First, second and third divisions, essentially, is what we've won. We've won 2 domestic cups as well. I guess, Frank Verkeuteren, we're looking at you next, buddy. You are the next on our list. And arguably, looking at him, number 8 as well, isn't too far away in terms of score. We're on our way. We are slowly but surely climbing our way up. National 1, Proximus League, Pro League Super Cup as well. 2 Croky Cup wins, 1 Jupiler Pro League win. Can we get another Jupiler Pro League win? You're going to have to find out in the next couple of episodes. Also, I'm a club legend. Have I? I feel like I've always been a club legend. Or maybe I haven't. Maybe I've just become a club legend. Because I feel like I was in the favoured personnel. I think I've just skipped over the Lukaku group. I think I was a favoured personnel with Bakayoko, Zazua and Faye. And now I'm a legend. I'm a club legend at Rupel. Boom, would you look at that? Okay, next episode then, we are going to do a Club Bruges double. I think that's what we're going to do. I might, depending on what happens against Genk, because if we lose against Genk, we're done, aren't we? If we lose against Genk and Club Bruges beat Gent, it's effectively over, right? Maybe we can claw it back if we do the double against Bruges. Next episode might be a double against Club Bruges. Well, considering we've just won the Croky Cup, I'm genuinely not that happy with this episode, because obviously losing against Gent is a big deal. That has potentially properly ruined our chances of becoming champions of Belgium. Obviously the game against Genk, where we won the cup, we should have scored about 7 or 8 goals and only scored twice. We need to do something. We're going to play at least Genk off camera. Hopefully we can get a victory there as well. And then maybe back for Club Bruges in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy, or you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, all that jazz. I've ballsed up the outro. I'll see you in the next one. I'm really good at this. I've been doing it for like 5 years. I'm so good at doing outros. See you next time.